Hey everybody, this is Walter Trout here, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about my new album, which is called Ordinary Madness, and talk a little bit about how it came about, what I had in mind, about things that are going on in the world right now. Let's get on with it here. Well, like you said, we finished it before the COVID shutdown, so I know in some ways a lot of these tunes, the themes of the songs and the lyrics of the songs could certainly relate to what we're going through. The songs were inspired more by me trying to, in some ways, come to grips with sort of the inner demons that I've dealt with my whole life, the sort of inner demons that directed me to wanting to play the blues when I was a kid, and that kind of still remain there.
And the anger that you feel every day, it just lays there in you.
Some of the songs on this album, I think I sort of explored going into some different genres, Americana. I had something I wanted to say, and I started writing a tune, and out it came. It just kind of came out that way. And my history and my resume is blues player, but I'm influenced by a lot of different music, and I love to play lots of different music, and it was kind of fun kind of delving into some different areas on this one.
And it's under the rug, it's on top of the beat. Yeah, it's an everyday drug.
Well, my songwriting process, there's actually no rhyme or reason to it. There's no real process. An example of songs on this album, I was riding in the van with the band, and I was really doing some pretty intense self-examination. And I was just writing little notes about myself, maybe something I would say to a therapist if I was going to go to a therapist. And I opened it up when I got home, and I found these words I had written, not intending them to be a song. And it said, "Sometimes I do my best, but I fail. I know it happens to everyone. I try to hide away my shame, and I get all wrapped up in myself." And I looked at it and I went, I'm gonna make that a song. And I picked up my guitar and started singing, and out came the first verse of My Foolish Pride. Now I had to write the next two verses and the bridge, but the first verse of that song is exactly the notes I had in the notebook, and that's the reason it doesn't rhyme. The first verse doesn't rhyme at all. It was just something I wrote about myself, and I put it to music. I've listened to this album a lot because I'm quite pleased with it. Boy, it changes every day. I am a big fan of Heartland. I think that is almost like a short story, like kind of a William Faulkner short story or something. I think a lot of people can relate to that song about having a dream they want to follow and seeing that dream in front of them, but knowing in order to make that dream a possibility even, they've got to leave where they're from. They've got to leave maybe their family and their friends, and they have to pursue something. I think a lot of people can relate to that tune. Now, there's a song on there called Heaven in Your Eyes. I played it for my wife. I said, I really like this melody, but I can't come up with any words. She said, play it for me again. I played it for her again. She walked away. She came back a half an hour later, and she had the entire set of lyrics to that song. And the song moves me. It's a true collaboration between her and I love it. want people to remember me when I finally kick the bucket here, I hope they just look back and I was a guy who really tried to give you my very best as an artist, someone who tried to give them some honest work.